How to replace a whole house water filter cartridge. A whole house filter application is where the filter housing filters all the water entering the residence. It is installed at the point of entry located after the water meter for municipal water or the pressure tank for private water or water well systems. It is installed before the water treatment, faucets, or appliances, including any additional point of use filtration units. To replace your filter cartridge, you'll need a silicone-based lubricant, a new filter cartridge, a filter wrench, a towel, a bucket, and a new O-ring if your old one is damaged. Close the inlet shutoff valve. Close the outlet shutoff valve to ensure the water in the household plumbing system cannot drain back through the filter housing when the filter bowl is removed. Open a faucet close to the outlet shutoff valve temporarily to reduce the system pressure inside the filter housing. Place a towel and bucket directly under the filter housing to collect water that may spill out when removing the filter bowl. Using the filter wrench, remove the bowl by gently unscrewing counterclockwise to the left if you are viewing the filter from the bottom, or clockwise to the right if you are viewing the filter from the top. If the filter bowl is stuck, you can align a second filter wrench with the first and use a short pipe extension over the handles to apply more leverage and torque. Remove and discard the used cartridge. Empty the filter bowl into the bucket. Remove the O-rings and wipe them clean of any lubricant. Inspect for damage and set aside. If an O-ring is damaged, discard and replace it. If the filter bowl needs to be cleaned, fill the bowl 1/3 with water and add 1 tablespoon or 30 milliliters of bleach. Scrub thoroughly with a non-abrasive sponge or cloth to remove any buildup of microbiological material, rust, or scale particles, and rinse. Ensure the O-ring grooved seating area is free of dirt. Remove the protective packaging from the new cartridge. Soaking the cartridge in clean cold water can reduce the cloudiness caused by air bubbles after a filter cartridge is changed out. Place the cartridge into the bowl, fitting it over the alignment post. Position the O-ring into the O-ring groove, making sure the O-ring is seated level and evenly into the groove. Lubricate the new or cleaned O-ring with a silicone-based lubricant. Never use a petroleum-based lubricant or jelly. Lightly lubricate the threads on the housing to help prevent binding. Install the filter bowl by turning the bowl clockwise to the right if you are viewing from the bottom. Slowly turn until the cartridge aligns with the centering post in the filter head. Turn until hand tight. Do not over tighten. Often hand tight will achieve a watertight seal. If there is a slow drip, further tighten with a filter wrench in small increments until the leakage stops. Holding down the red air release button will purge air from your filter. Slowly open the shutoff valve on the inlet side. Then depress and continue to hold the red air release button. As water fills the housing, air will escape from the release valve port. When you get some water coming out, this indicates all the air has been purged. Release the button to close the release valve. Open the shutoff valve on the outlet side, ensuring the nearest faucet is open. This will purge any air trapped in the water filter and water lines. When no more air is being dispelled, you can close the faucet. Flush the system for several minutes before use. The water may be cloudy for a few minutes or days until the trapped air is eliminated from the filter housing and filter cartridge. Recheck 5 to 10 minutes after pressurizing to ensure the O-ring has seated properly and there is no leakage. Finally, turn the water back on to the house. It is a good idea to mark the following on the wall behind or near your filtration system for future reference: the filter housing kit part number, the replacement filter cartridge number, a maintenance schedule for replacing your filter cartridge. You should never go longer than 6 months before replacing your filter cartridge to prevent bacterial growth. However, you can replace it sooner if needed. And that's it! You've now successfully replaced a whole house water filter cartridge.